Hi, this is Top 30 Best VR Games. Let's start. After the Fall, a post-apocalyptic first-person shooter created for virtual reality glasses, the action of which takes place in the snow-covered ruins of Los Angeles. The production boasts an extensive story campaign that can be completed alone or in 4-player cooperation. We can complete the game's campaign solo or with friends in cooperation mode online. After completing the story, players gain access to additional missions, challenges, and tasks.
Incoming!
Time to shine!
Into the Radius is a single-player survival shooter. Explore the Pokorsk zone filled with surreal landscapes and dangerous anomalies. Defend yourself with realistic firearms, recover strange artifacts, scavenge for loot, and uncover the mysteries of this unforgiving dystopian environment.
By taking advantage of our free will missions program, you will access advanced and reliable equipment. Balanced nutrition, latest technology, and comfortable living environment. Staying inside the Radius offers unmatched benefits. The changed can enjoy the pure ecology of the Radius, its unique wildlife, and plenty of leisure opportunities.
Oh, you can hear me.
Simply follow our guidelines at all times and avoid suspicious encounters. Venture into the Radius. Explore the unknown. Become a hero. The land of opportunities. You're trapped in forever.
Afterlife VR is a deeply immersive horror experience. As Adam Bernhard, a young and inexperienced police officer, while on patrol, you receive a report that will change your life forever. Investigate the secrets hidden within the walls of the Black Rose Psychiatric Hospital, where the most deeply disturbed individuals are treated. Look into the eyes of madness and horror, inextricably intertwined with this place and its history. A first-person horror game built from scratch with VR technology in mind to achieve the greatest possible immersion and interactivity. A blood-curdling plot that makes you doubt the evidence of your own senses. Innovative puzzles using both motion controllers and the protagonist's psychokinetic powers. Fight against formidable opponents using firearms and psychic abilities. Exploration of the dark secrets of Black Rose Hospital and its surroundings. Onward, become fully immersed in the firefight. Onward is a milsim multiplayer first-person shooter built for virtual reality. Work closely with your team in the heat of battle and engage in the most realistic combat experience available in gaming today.
The only way is onward.
Arizona Sunshine 2, with its cool narrative and dark humor of our hero, sends you on a completely new adventure full of severed limbs in search of answers. Experience the thrill of realistic combat in a post-apocalyptic world where every bullet counts, wielding both familiar and new weapons, from shotguns to machetes to flamethrowers. And is there anything better than brewing in a collapsing world? You can play this title in cooperation with another player.
That was pretty foul.
Pavlov VR is a multiplayer shooter in VR with heavy focus on community. Set in both modern and Wii2 eras, you can choose a variety of ways to play the game how you want it. Propagation. Trapped in an abandoned subway station filled with monsters from your worst nightmares, you can only count on your cold blood and your skills to survive. Throughout this short but intense immersive experience, thrilling cinematics and a variety of enemies will keep you on your toes. Unable to move and trying to strategically manage the horrific monsters coming at you, you will truly live the horror.
Cases of mutations. And even multi-species hybrids. We can't stay here.
Beat Saber is a VR rhythm game where you slash the beats of adrenaline-pumping music as they fly towards you, surrounded by a futuristic world. Boneworks is a narrative action-adventure using advanced experimental physics mechanics. Dynamically navigate through environments, engage in physics-heavy combat, and creatively approach puzzles with physics. Cooking Simulator. Become a culinary master. Take control of a kitchen equipped with everything a real chef might need. Unlock and master over 80 recipes, or let your imagination run wild and use dozens of different ingredients to prepare something amazing. Contractors is a team-based competitive multiplayer shooter game. Experience the next-level virtual warfare with hardcore controls, lethal weapons, customizable loadouts, and intense firefights. Forget what you have played so far. Serve 1v3 is a unique. The thrill of climbing comes alive with The Climb 2. Explore a new city setting and exhilarating new maps with breathtaking views. Take to the range with an arsenal of the world's most powerful weaponry in Gun Club VR. Addictive gameplay and unsurpassed realism combine to make Gun Club VR the ultimate virtual weapon simulator. Stand out. Kill, build, drive, do parkour, fly, make friends, eat. Compete to be the last man alive on huge islands filled with deadly weapons and vehicles. Play the way you want, this is Battle Royale. I expect you to die. We watch the action from a first-person perspective. The game is divided into missions that take us to various locations scattered around the world. The places we visited were created in the style of so-called escape rooms. In each of them, our primary goal is to solve puzzles and avoid traps, and consequently, to escape in one piece.
I'll prove her right. You'll die in that second scenario.
Once you're dead, everyone will see just how superior my robots are to human agents.
Hey, you got some nickel. Do it again and you'll have 10 cents.
Every time we encounter Agent Phoenix, we get stronger.
Stride is a high-octane parkour adventure in virtual reality. Fight for your life on the roofs of a futuristic metropolis. Become a free-running champion, jump, flip, swing, and shoot in this intense action-packed adventure game. In Job Simulator, we play as people employed as a chef, a salesperson in a small store, or an office worker. In each case, we stand in front of a desk or counter and do various things with objects in the immediate vicinity. So we can drink coffee, throw a book, prepare a hot dog, shake a soda, pour ketchup over the dish. Kayak VR. Maneuver our fully physically accurate kayak around checkpoints and crown yourself the fastest, or take it easy and use the free roam mode and enjoy the scenery. Paranormal Activity. The Lost Soul. Armed with a battery-hungry flashlight, you find yourself exploring what appears to be a quiet, average-looking home in a woodsy neighborhood. Before long, you discover you're not alone as you discover the clues unraveling the horrifying mystery of what's gone on in this house and struggle to survive the terror that hunts you. Enter your Viking key to victory in this rhythm game. Bang the drums to epic music, from Celtic rock to Nordic power metal, and take on your rivals in multiplayer. Can you outdo everyone and engrave your name in the winners? Hotel Paradise has become your prison, where you desperately try to find your sister. Explore dark environments, collect resources, and survive terrifying encounters. This intense, single-player survival horror VR game with a great story will give you a powerful adrenaline rush.
Are you ready? Can we go now?
Okay, let's go.
Looks like the elevators are dead. Let's take the stairs.
Oh my god. Whoa, what is that? I need to find Ashley before this monster finds her.
The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners is a game unlike any other in the Walking Dead universe. Every challenge you face and decision you make is driven by you. Fight the undead, scavenge through the flooded ruins of New Orleans, and face gut-wrenching choices for you and the other survivors.
You prefer it up close. It's a big world out there. And there's no one left to tell us what to do. So tell me, tourist.
Surgeon Simulator will take you to the world of incredible and not entirely hygienic surgical procedures. In this VR game full of dark humor, Bob's life will be in your hands. Whether in the operating room, in a moving ambulance, or in space, the patient's life will be in your virtual hands. How about brain surgery in complete darkness, or maybe a camera that will allow you to admire the procedure from every possible angle? Survival Nation, an open-world online RPG survival game designed for VR. In this game, you will kill hundreds of zombies, acquire weapons, learn new skills, craft, explore the world, complete quests, and fight for survival. Choose from 3 modes: solo, PvE, and PvP. Will you join a survival nation?
More and more zombies are hanging around the camp.
Ghosts of Tabor is where you will use your wits, skills, and resources to survive. Inspired by games such as Escape from Tarkov and Days, featuring different scenarios from scavenging to looting and crafting. Will you survive long enough to make it out alive? Zero Caliber is the ultimate shooter, single-player and co-op campaign and bots. Immerse yourself in the action, customize your gear, and unleash your inner hero. Handle, aim, and reload your weapons with real-life movements. We modeled the in-game weapons based on their real-life counterparts, paying extreme attention to detail. Each weapon has its unique reloading method that you have to learn and practice to fully master them. If you fancy explosions, just grab a grenade and throw it at the enemy. After you pulled the pin, of course. Stay in the open for too long and you're dead. Try to find cover instead. Duck, crouch, sneak, peek around a corner, clear obstacles with real-life movements. Military combat isn't all about shooting. Being aware of your surroundings, the terrain, and working together with your squad mates are all part of a successful mission. Don't let your fellow soldiers down. Everyone has a unique play style. Is accuracy your thing? Fallout 4, the legendary post-apocalyptic adventure, is finally coming to VR. Includes the full base game with completely new combat, crafting, and construction systems, fully adapted to virtual reality. Explore the wasteland like never before. The gameplay in Fallout 4 is similar to that of the third part, allowing you to switch between the first and third person view. Additionally, it offers an armor system assembled from various parts, building settlements, a dynamic dialogue system, and an extensive crafting system in which you can use all the items found along the way. The character faces opponents such as mole rats, robbers, super mutants, deathclaws, and feral ghouls. Blair Witch, Experience a new plot-heavy, psychological horror rooted in the tradition of the cult film series of the same name that explores your reactions to fear and stress.
Walkie check.
You guys know these woods are cursed, right?
Bullet.
They mess with people's heads. Even if they claim not to believe it.
Come on, buddy. Sniff. Bullet. Seek. Go get it. What is it, Bullet? Up on, boy.
She wants you.
Half-Life. Alyx is a return to the Half-Life series thanks to VR technology. Set between the events of Half-Life and Half-Life 2, it tells the story of an impossible battle against a cruel alien race known as the Combine. Playing as Alyx, you are humanity's only chance for survival.
It's unloaded now! Combine channel's really picking up. They know you're coming. You need to get out of here, now. Oh, God.
They've got Dad.
They're gonna find out what he knows,